Do you see Bernie Sanders getting out at Gardner?
I don't. And, Diane, I just wanted to add exactly what Abby was talking about. We saw a better Hillary and we saw a worse Bernie in the New York campaign. And what that portends for the future is important because Bernie not only had his stumble with the Daily News, but he then dashed off to the Vatican for this crazy meeting with the Pope that was supposedly not planned, but obviously was.
And a lot of people did not think that was a crazy meeting with the Pope.
Okay. I think that there was a fair number of people who sort of questioned the idea behind it, and that it was politics, which Bernie has sort of suggested he's above. So I think for the Democratic field, it really helped to solidify Hillary Clinton, Bernie Sanders could still be the nominee, but I could still be a professional basketball player. Neither is going to happen.
Susan.
I would say there was some questioning of the trip to the Vatican because why wasn't he spending that 24-hour period campaigning in New York? But you've got to remember what Bernie Sanders' agenda is here. He is a movement candidate. He is trying to lead an effort that will change the Democratic Party, American politics, maybe the world. That is a very good fit with Pope Francis. The message on income inequality, on addressing injustices in the world.
Right.
And so I was not at all surprised that he chose to accept the invitation to address this group that's affiliated with the Vatican. And I think Bernie Sanders is, trying to figure out if he wants to play the short term or the long term. And in the short term, it is now increasingly unlikely that he's able to get the nomination, although I talked last night to Tad Devine, his top strategist, who said they're hopeful they can win in Pennsylvania next Tuesday. That would be a big victory. But he seems to be on a path where he's not going to get the nomination in the short term. So what does he do? He wants to lead a movement that changes politics.
Yes.
Maybe he goes back to the Senate. He'd have an enhanced role. Maybe we think Democrats are likely to take over control of the Senate. Maybe he wants a key committee as part of the price for an easy exit for Hillary Clinton. The Bernie Sanders story isn't over yet.
Oh, no doubt. And he has earned huge power and props going forward. Nobody predicted that he would have this sort of platform that he has had. And I think Susan is right. He is not going to surrender this platform easily or quickly.
Some caller in for